Final rankings of Big Brother Heroes vs. Villains.
Last one.
Only four were left. Now there are three, but because we've had a crazy day. So
Yes.
there was about 10 minutes in between the veto reveal and the eviction. So there was no time before the eviction to do rankings. So we're gonna do them now. Nothing has changed really since then, anyway, besides
So
victory.
what this because we know currently the final three, and we know who went home. This is, and it is also the final rankings. Our numbers here are solely who will win. Who will win? With the exception of Erin's ranking because she can't. But it'll quite literally be as simple as,
Yeah. So let's just get into it.
oh, you know what I just realized, Steven?
What?
When you save this video, you're probably gonna get our rankings from this morning, then the roundtable, then our rankings from this. It's all been one Zoom.
Never hung up on Zoom. Oh my god.
We've been on this Zoom. It's 10:30 at night now.
Yep.
Like, don't exaggerate how long we sit and work on this. Anyway,
All right.
um,
Start with Alex.
Alex, yes.
Alex finished with a 10. Now, are we allowed to incorporate our thoughts from the roundtable or okay? Because
Yes,
this
the roundtable just happened and it's fresh on our minds.
um all right, so Alex, um honestly, like there was positive talk for everyone in the final three. Do you mind if we just do Aaron first?
Yeah, let's just do Aaron first.
Okay, so last week, this morning, Aaron finished with a 6.5 ranking.
Yes, 6 from me, 7 from you.
She was like deathly close to winning the final veto today. She was doing so well to start, and then she kind of just tanked and then timed out. But there was a point where she was on a great track and she had like 40 minutes left and she had almost all of them in the right place. Um, it sucks seeing Erin go out again, fourth place. I mean, she had another great season. Oh, go ahead.
As much as it sucks, like it does feel right. Like I won't lie,
Time to
that
go. I feel like.
it feels right. It feels like it was her time. She finished on a very positive note.
I think that I think of Erin and I think of Bella when I think of the two best players to ever play.
In all honesty, now I
And
personally
yeah, with
root
these,
for
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Um,
I
and
agree.
even like I could put Alex number 4. I could put like there are so this
Yeah,
season really was an encapsulation. I mean, like it's what it was when we did All Stars. Like it was all stars. The best of the best were playing this season.
yeah. So Erin, I just want to say I'll send you your goodbye messages too. But you're always so fun to have on the season. You're our OG. You are the one to dominate a season. Robbed fourth place first season, came back, absolutely slaughtered season 2 and 1. And you said you didn't want to be on the season, but we convinced you, and we're so happy that you had a great time and got fourth place again, which is like 96.2% of day you've played 96.2% of the days you can play in this game, which is astonishing. Um did I give her a 6 or a 7? I gave her a 7.
You gave her 7, yes.
Do you want to give your thoughts first?
Yes. Give me 1 second. I'm updating the pre-jury.
Okay. Because I'm thinking because there's almost nothing Erin could do this week besides win the veto. And I don't feel like it's right to put her on the same scale as the people will be judging for how likely they can be able to win because obviously she can't win. So I don't feel like it's right to put her on the same scale because obviously if she was on that scale, she would get a 1 because there's no way she can win. I am gonna go. Hold on, I'm trying to think.
For Aaron, I can get my thoughts now. I'm
Yeah,
undistracted. Um, Erin, like this week, I'm viewing it as if Erin got to the final three, I think she has an amazing shot to win, and she was one veto away from getting there. So of course my score will be lowering because she went home, but you can't lower that much. I was at a 6 last week. I'm going to be at a 5 this week, and even that feels a little low for.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a 6.
Um.
It's just like if Erin wanted to play, I would have Erin on time and time again.
Yeah. But I think she's ready for a break.
Yeah.
Um.
Okay, so Erin finishes the season with a 5.5. Yeah. All right, moving on to Alex. So now we're in the final three, and we're giving rankings based on who can win the game. And you know what? I'm gonna put Alex and Maeve, I think, together on this because I think it's hard. The jury gave a strong case for why both of them should win the game. And you know what? They played excellently this season. Since the jury started, they've been, and a little before that, since Anthony Hayes went home, they have been each other's number one allies. And they dominated the jury phase of this game. So I have no reason not to give Alex and Maeve both a 10 to finish off the season.
Yep. I piggyback off of all of that. These last few weeks have been a little rocky in who's winning which comps, we're evicting who in what order, and it could have backfired. But the thing is, now it did not, and they are sitting there in the final three. I feel pretty comfortable saying final two. And it's the first time where I legitimately don't know who will win.
I think Juliana and Reza, I genuinely had no idea.
I knew it would be close. I did think it was good. I just think I thought Juliana had way too many friends on the jury. And probably I think in all honesty played the better game. Sorry, Reza. And again, like similar with James and Maeve in season 4, something just told me like James was gonna win. Like I legitimately. Not only do I have no clue, but like I could say that Maeve is the winner, and then 5 minutes later we'll say that Alex is the winner, and then keep flipping back and forth, and I would believe both. Like it, I don't know, and I also don't know if it'll be a close vote. I don't know if it'll be a landslide. I don't know if it'll be, a clear cut answer because I think they both will kill it in the final two. Like I just. There's no way for me to differentiate right now of which one will win. If my guess as of this moment right now, my money is on Maeve Hegarty to be the winner of season 5.
I agree.
I think is leaning slightly more towards Maeve, but again, I think so many minds will be changed with the final questions.
The thing is, I want Alex to go out at 3, not because I want Emma to get to 2. I just don't want to see Alex be second place, and I don't want him to think that like I don't want him to think that he did something wrong and like didn't play as great a game as Maeve. Like they are both
killed it. They both killed this,
especially for an all-star season. Two people who are overlooked coming into this season. 3 people, yeah. But
and I have no doubt that whichever. I mean, like I won't spoil, but I will just say that they are. Alex and Maeve, hands down, sorry to the other 18, are our favorites from the season. If we're looking at it, positive throughout the whole thing, played beginning to end.
I don't know. I'm not ready to award that yet, but
sir, we talked about this earlier today. Unless you,
I know, but I'm not ready to say that they were my. Okay.
You were my favorite.
Fine, I know that we talked about this.
Maybe you're my favorite. Sorry,
I know that we talked about this, and I stand by with what we said, but I don't know if I'm ready to publicly say that yet. Of course, Alex and Maeve, I love you, but I have to do something.
I'm ready to publicly pronounce my love for Alex Giacomo and Maeve Hegarty.
I just like, as much as I love Alex, I think Maeve winning would be like such a better story and like she got second place to her closest alliance member in season 4. Honestly, I would want her to cut Alex, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
I would rather Alex get second to Maeve than Maeve get second to Alex. I don't know if I could take
Yeah.
Maeve getting second 2 times.
Oh my god, I would love Maeve winning the final HOH and cutting Alex.
But I don't want them to cut each other though.
But I don't want Alex to cut Maeve. That's the thing. So I guess that's
I don't want them cutting each other. I think their story is too good.
and then we can move on now to Emma.
Okay, we can talk about them all we want, but
Yeah.
they have tens. I really and like listen, I love Emma too, but I think even Emma knows this. She's not gonna win the jury vote. I think she'll get Bella's vote.
Okay, so Emma finished this morning with a 6. Here's the thing that we're taking away from the roundtable. Although she got a lot of hate, I think she also got a lot of people standing up for her. People that I didn't expect standing up for her. So I think that her chances are not that great. I don't want to give my ranking this week based off of who has the best chance to win.
I'm giving you who's the best chance to win, get there, played the best game overall. I can go first if you want.
I mean, here's what I want to give my last ranking on. I want to give my last ranking on how these people played overall throughout the season, combined with how much they want to win. Obviously, I'm not going to give Emma a 12.
I'll tell you, I'm not lowering my score.
Neither am I. You can go first if you want.
Yeah. My score for Emma across the whole game, her likelihood to get to the final 2 and win, for me, I'm going to go up to a 7. I think that is a nice, very positive score because Emma proved that her season 1 win was not a fluke, in my opinion. She proved that because she does have a lot on her resume. The unfortunate thing for her is she's sitting next to the 2 10s of the season.
Yeah.
I think Emma does beat some people. I think Emma beats, if I'm looking at it objectively, like I think Emma beats Julia. I think of the people on the jury, I think Emma beats Anthony Ventresca in a very similar way that she beat David. I think Emma could beat, I think Caitlyn probably does beat Emma, but like that could be a possibility. I think Emma could possibly have beaten Luke. Like, it depends because she did the same thing and she did it flawlessly. So yeah, my final ranking for Emma is going to be a 7 because I do unfortunately think that she will get 3rd place, and even if she did get to the final 2, I think it is a pretty large landslide against her. But to be a winner on the finale night, she has not had one day. She's played 100% of her days.
100%. We say Erin has played 96%. Emma has played 100% of the days.
And Maeve. I want to leave her.
And Maeve too, yeah, 100%. I'm gonna stay at my 6. But again, I want to give total props to Emma too. She really proved that she deserved to be here, and I don't think she wanted to be here the whole time.
There were certainly times that she wanted to leave, but there were also external things happening. It's a 50-day season.
Yeah, it was a long season.
And as always, in hindsight, we're looking to change things for future seasons. Things like the length, mainly. That's a large takeaway that 50 days is a long ass time. So kudos to one, Erin, who wanted to go home week 1 coming into the season and made it to day 48.
Mm-hmm.
And then kudos to Emma, to Alex, to Maeve, who played 50 mentally exhausting, draining, emotional days. It's been this by far, there is no change in my mind, has been the most draining season. It feels like that's due to its length, but that's also just due to the drama of it all. Like it feels like you're just,
and also like it's what happens when you put 20 all-stars in a house. Like
I'm not in hindsight, like it's what made the season the season. But it was just like it's a 50 days of a lot, and it's no easy, let alone to get there, but to still have some mental sanity after doing it.
Yeah.
It's impressive on all their ends.
Yeah. Well, these are our final rankings for Big Brother Heroes versus Villains. I do want to say I don't know who's going to be watching these right now, but if you want to play a future season, please, please, please let us know.
Yeah,
Um,
nice.
we always love having people reach out to us, especially people that have watched Big Brother, know how it works, have watched our Big Brother. Please let us know. We would love to have you on a future season. We have a lot of big things coming up. You can I don't think you can message on YouTube. You can DM me at Stephen Harrison02 on Instagram.
Yes, we will also. I don't know. Can you? I'm not super well versed on how Instagram works, but if our accounts are private, can you DM us?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So yeah, do that. Mine
DM us.
is.
Let us know you want to play. We
I
are
don't know what it is off the top of my head, but if it is Scott.Yezzi, all lowercase, SCOTT.YEZZI. We also have our own Big Brother Instagram page that
which will be we don't know what it is yet.
I don't know
So
what it's called yet. But
we'll
that
put,
will
we'll
be
put
in
it in the
the
description as a link.
description down below.
Yeah, we'll put it below.
Just saying that.
Yeah, we're always looking for new people. We're looking for new people for this summer. We have 2/3 seasons coming up this summer.
Season 6 is looking pretty locked up. You'll see the preview for that next episode. I'm so excited.
But who knows? You could be on that too, I think.
We could be on season 6. Season 7 is wide open.
Oh, by the time they see this, though, it'll be locked up. Yeah.
Yeah, by the time they see this, season 6 will be way locked up.
But yeah, let us know for 7. And thank you guys if you've watched this whole season. We hope that a lot of people watched it, but we don't know. So
it was made. I mean, I guess if people are not watching this that are new to kind of us, we started this back in March during COVID as a way to, one, because Stephen and I both love Big Brother and Survivor and The Amazing Race and all these competition type shows so much that we were like, hey, let's see if we can do something over our quarantine because of COVID. We did season 1 with the original 18, and it was a hit. It was amazing. We made Google Slides episodes, which we will, I'm sure at some point if you want to have access to them, you will be able to find access to them. Since then, we have made Google Slides episodes. We've made a wiki page. We've made video episodes. We've made trailers. We've had an all-star season. We have plans for at least 5 more seasons to take us into hopefully 2022. We, for all we know, if people really like these episodes, we will continue them for 6 and 7. But if not, they will be recorded in some way for people to view and watch. And if you want to take part, yeah,
let us know.
But it's so exciting that this has become like a fun thing for not only our friends but for people that many of these people, we like season 1 were all of our close friends, but come time for season 3, season 4, there were a lot of people that we really were not close friends with and are now our closest friends for life. And yeah, like for example, I talk so much praise for Maeve Hegarty. Never met her in person before. Maybe that's changed by the time you're watching this, but as of January 13th, I have not met Maeve Hegarty in person. So Maeve, that needs to change. But like, yeah. So don't worry about not knowing us or anything, because we will put anyone who wants to play on.
The biggest thing is that you want to play. That's the biggest thing that you can have. And also you have to have an iPhone. We don't like Androids. But
if you have an Android, no, sorry.
But yeah, thank you again for watching us if you've watched through the entire season. And
watching this right now.
We'll see you for the finale. And also,
a lot of people be watching right now, but if you're watching right now,
if you're watching, yeah, you know what I mean. We'll see you for the finale, and then we'll see you for Big Brother season 6 in May. I can't even say it. Leo said that.
Well, we're saying in May, but by the time they're watching this, it'll be very close to May. If season 6 is being released, expect it, I would say, September.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you then. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm talking in so much a second. Okay. Goodbye.